guys, welcome back to Cooking with the Salmons, and this is Greg. Now today I'm going to be teaching you how I make my chocolate covered apples. Alright? But before we do that, just go ahead and subscribe to our channel. Hit that post notification bell as well so you'll be notified each time we post. Alright? And without further delay, let's get started. Okay guys, so these are the ingredients that we'll be using for our chocolate covered apples. Alright? So we have our chocolate melts here. We have our white chocolate or dark chocolate. We have our Granny Smith apples. All right. We now have some toppings that we're going to be using. This is some finely diced walnuts. We also have some sprinkles. We also have some crushed Oreos. We have some coconut flakes. All right. And we also have some red sprinkles. All right, now the topping will be, your option, whatever you have on hand and whatever you would like to use, it's your choice. But these are the ones that I'll be using today. All right, so let's go ahead and get these chocolate melted and then we can start the process. Okay guys, so now I'm about to slice my apple. Now, you could use one of these apple slicer thingies, or you could always just use a regular knife. Now if you're using one of these, you just simply place it in the center of the apple and then you would press down. Alright? And you basically get perfect slices of apples. Okay, you go ahead and take the pieces out. Alright. One of the best, the great advantage of this is that it takes out most of the seeds. But if you see any little extra core areas that you'd like to take out, just use a knife and just take that off. All right, so next we're gonna go ahead and start the process of dipping our apples. Okay guys, I forgot to mention, before we go ahead and dip our apples, we're gonna put some lemon juice on the apples. This is to prevent it from turning brown. Like the process of oxidation when you cut certain fruits and they start becoming brown. All right. This also adds a little bit of tartness to the apples. So we're gonna go ahead and leave that there for just a few minutes, and then we'll start the dipping process. Okay, guys. So now that we have our chocolate melted. All right, to see how I melted the chocolate, you can go ahead and click on the video above and it will show you exactly how I go about and melting my chocolate. All right, the chocolate is melted in 30-second intervals, about 3 times. You're gonna basically put the chocolate in the microwave for 30 seconds each time while mixing in between with a spatula. All right, but if you want to see exactly how I do it, check the video above. All right, now next thing we're gonna do is get our apples prepared. Okay guys, so the next step in the process, after we have taken the apple slices out of the lemon juice, you'll go ahead and dry your apple slices properly. All right, just make sure you dry them properly because you need to ensure that when you're dipping your chocolate, it will stick. All right, now we have some skewers here. We're gonna go ahead and insert skewer into the end of one of the apple slices. All right, just like this. You'll then go ahead and get your dipping chocolate and you will dip. All right, just make sure you get everything covered. You'll then gently tap on a container to get the excess off. Now, when you think you have enough off, you can go ahead and place it on like a piece of styrofoam that it stays upright, so you don't get your chocolate coating messed up. All right. So I'll show you in a few minutes as to how, I'm just using a piece of styrofoam that I have around the house, but you can buy styrofoam rounds if you'd like. All right. So here's our chocolate covered apple. This is just a plain one, dark chocolate covered. So I have my foam round here. My piece of foam, and I'll just go ahead and stick it in so it is standing upright. All right. And then you continue the process. All right. You want to do your white chocolate, go ahead and do the same. And it is best if you have a deep container. It makes it much easier to dip. That way you don't have to lean your container to get the entire slice coated. Go ahead and shake off the excess. All right, and then you place it to stand upright as well. All right, so those are the plain ones. I'm going to go ahead and show you how we do the ones with the coating. All right, so for example, here's another slice. Go ahead and get it covered in chocolate. You'll shake off the excess. All right. Next, what I'm going to do, I'm going to be using some of my Oreos crumble. So you just use a spoon, and this has been done while the chocolate is still wet. Just cover the entire slice in, the topping of your choice. For now, I'm using the Oreo crumble. And this is basically crushed Oreos, okay? You can just take the white filling out and go ahead and crush this. You can use a rolling pin, you can use a bottle, you can use whatever you choose to use to crush your Oreos, all right? And this is what that looks like now. All right, now I'm going to use another topping. This time I'm going to be using some crushed walnuts, okay? All right, so for the crushed walnuts, we'll go ahead and just sprinkle them over the slice. Okay, so for this one, I'm going to be using some sprinkles, all right? Okay, and here you have it. Okay guys, so for this one, I'm going to be using some red sanding sugar. Alright, and here you go. Okay guys, so another dip in our white chocolate. And our next topping, which is one of my favorites, and this is coconut flakes. Alright, you could go ahead and just dab it in the coconut flakes if you'd like. I could always, use a spoon or anything else to put the flakes on the apple slice. Just remember, whenever you're using toppings, you're gonna have to do it while the chocolate is still wet and not dry, okay? Okay guys, so this is an idea as to what my foam looks like and how my slices are on the foam, okay? So this is exactly how I have it until I further decorate, all right? Okay guys, so if you'd like to further decorate, like putting on the stripes that you normally see on the strawberries, you could go ahead and get a piping bag, put the rest of the chocolate in the bag. You would snip a small hole at the tip. All right, just make sure the hole is not too big, and test it to see how the flow is of your chocolate. If it's not flowing properly, you go ahead and cut a slightly bigger hole. All right, and test it again. All right, so that's good. And I also have that for my dark chocolate. All right. All right, so that's good enough for me. Now I'll go ahead and start decorating. So let's see what we can decorate. So for the chocolate with the nuts on the apple, we go ahead and just do some stripes along here. You can go to the back and hit the side as well. All right. Then if you want to go ahead and use your white chocolate as well, you could hit it with a flow of white chocolate as well. All this is optional, it's up to you if you would like to further decorate. All right, and then you could simply just take it off your skewer and continue. So for this one, I'll do the same with the white chocolate. Let's try one of the coconut ones here. We're going to be using the white chocolate on this one. All right, and there you have it. Chocolate covered apple slices. All right, they're delicious. Give it a try and let me know how it turned out for you. And there you have it, chocolate covered apple slices. Now, if you gained any knowledge from this video, just go ahead and subscribe to our channel. Hit that post notification bell as well so you'll be notified each time we post an amazing video. Alright? Now, if you have another way of doing your apple slices, just leave that in the comment section below so we can discuss it. If there's any other recipe you'd like for us to try, leave that in the comment section as well and we'll be sure to get to it. Alright? And until next time, walk good, one love, and big up on yourself.